This invisible man never expected that his female subordinate, who was clearly blind, could pinpoint his exact location every single time, even when she was wearing headphones. When he asked her out of curiosity, Lucy explained that she could recognize the scent on his body. Having lost her eyesight, her sense of smell and hearing had become extremely sharp. Upon hearing this, Jack turned himself completely invisible and told her to guess where he was. But even so, Lucy could still hear the sound of his footsteps, and could even sense his rough outline. She reached out casually and grabbed the corner of Jack's clothes with pinpoint accuracy. This sudden intimate contact made Jack's heart skip a beat instantly. After all, Lucy was the only one who could find him so precisely. Perhaps this was the destined bond between them. With that thought in mind, Jack immediately invited Lucy out for dinner. Though a little shy, Lucy agreed. She looped her arm through Jack's and they walked out the door. When they arrived at the restaurant, Lucy said it was her first time having a meal with a colleague. She felt genuinely happy. But then she suddenly remembered what Jack had said earlier, and her cheeks flushed red again. She wasn't sure if this counted as a date, so she asked Jack directly. Jack replied with a definite yes right away, making Lucy blush once more. Seeing her like this, Jack walked over to her side and placed her hand on his chest. As an invisible man, no one else could read his emotions from his facial expressions, so he was letting Lucy feel the beating of his heart. He was just as nervous about asking her out to dinner as she was. Learning this, Lucy finally relaxed a little. After dinner, Jack offered to walk Lucy to the bus stop, but she said she could go alone with her cane. Jack felt a twinge of disappointment at her words. Lucy quickly explained that she didn't mean to keep him at a distance. Jack immediately pressed further, asking if she actually wanted to get closer to him instead. Lucy's face turned bright red again. Before she could respond, Jack placed her hand on his arm and walked with her toward the bus stop. When Lucy got home, she couldn't help feeling flustered as she replayed the day's events in her mind. It turned out she'd had a crush on Jack for a long time. Ever since her first day at work, Jack had left her with the impression of a man of great poise. Even from his voice alone, she could tell he was steady and elegant, incredibly charming in her eyes. The next day, Lucy asked Jack if he wished other people could see him. Jack replied that he didn't particularly want that, since being invisible was his natural state. But then he turned the question around and asked if Lucy wanted to see him. Lucy said that as long as she could feel his presence, that was enough for her. This answer filled Jack with joy. It truly was a perfect match. One an invisible man, the other a blind woman, yet they could both sense each other's existence without fail.